so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier, when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And you talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. And still one of the biggest stars in the sport, DC. Nick Diaz back for the first time in a long time, and the fans are excited to see what he can do. You know he's coming in shape, so we'll see how it goes for him tonight.
Nick Diaz will always be prepared to fight because when he's away, he's competing in triathlons, he's staying in shape, he's swimming, he's riding his bike, he's doing so many things, he's constantly grappling. He has his own academy out in Stockton. A guy that's never too far away from mixed martial arts. Nick Diaz has competed in some of the biggest fights in mixed martial arts history, and tonight he looks to leave it mark again.
Nick Diaz, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting an Ultimate Fighter season winner, the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Sugar Rashad Evans. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nick Diaz.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Let's do it.
All right, here's the 5'2" player and former UFC champion, Sugar Rashad Evans, ready to go for round one. Now, his career began with 3 consecutive first-round finishes, only one since. That game against Chael Sonnen at UFC 167. Rashad Evans, undeniably a finisher, but more often than not, they come in the latter rounds. We'll see what kind of start he gets off to tonight. All right, hammer fist here by Evans. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Changing the position.
All right, side control now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Hard elbows, hard elbows.
Making all these shots count. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Evans. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Evans. Just missed with the left there.
Nice takedown play.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Evans is in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Beautiful transition.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
Side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Win the scramble. Win the scramble.
30 seconds to go.
Work, guys, come on.
Ten seconds now to go in the round. Evans is able to transition back to side control now.
Stop.
Round two next.
Stop.
Don't worry about that. You gotta move on. You got another round coming up. That's why we fight these things, all right? All right, no problem. Hey, start working your job.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Oh, huge overhand.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Diaz. He missed with that jab attempt though. Straight punch there again. Been there all night.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Hook to the head there by Evans.
There's another one.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Big right hand. Evans going for the takedown, nothing doing there. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Single leg takedown. Oh, elbow up top by Evans. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Inside the close.
Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here. What a tight armbar.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evans. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh! Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Evans. Oh, single collar tie here. Punches and bunches for Nick Diaz now. 2 rounds in the books.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, look at me. Give me some water. Listen. You got wrong. It's okay. It happens. It happened before. It happened again.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have 2 legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. There, somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that was...
How about these 2 going at it? Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, Diaz's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Setting up an armbar now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he takes
him on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that will land it right on the spot.
Big left hand there inside.
Oh, big elbow.
Evans goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Evans has got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Landed that one.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Evans. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Diaz gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Fantastic takedown.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. Going for an arm bar now. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Evans. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to...
This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Rashad goes in for the takedown now, and he gets it. Nice fight IQ there after he had gotten stunned on the feet. Well, oh, heavy shots raining down. Diaz is now switching his stance.
Guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got up. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Evans going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
He's working on the armbar.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. His opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful leather change. Make him think you're going lower than come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Stunning jump driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Evans. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Evans is back in full mount. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. That was nice.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Good work from the top here by Evans.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. And there you go, again, half guard.
Evans has got full mount now. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Evans is able to flatten him out, really pressing on him now. Opponent's belly flat on the mat. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
He passes the half.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Evans. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the fight.
Massive big land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, same bat time, same bat time. Oh, he's wobbled now.
That was lightning fast, that right hand.
This could be it. Big shots landed by him now.
Yeah, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, Diaz's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation.
What a close fight, man. This is crazy.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Sugar Rashad Evans.
Absolutely dominant performance out of the wrestler here tonight. Really didn't find himself in any danger throughout the fight, and that's pretty impressive given the nature of the opposition and how good his hands are.
Yeah, you know, when you got a boxer of this caliber, you can take no risk. You cannot play with the fire at all. This wrestler didn't do that. But not only did he take him down, he finished him, John. He made him look helpless out there. He made him look as though he had no answers, and he looked confused. And that is beautiful when you are a wrestler. When you start to see yourself wear on a guy, him breaking, you know that the stoppage is very close.